Under Armour's Control Silo, Magnetico Elite 5. My first impression when wearing the Under Armour Magnetico Elite 5 FG was, these are tighter than I expected. The Magnetico Elite 5 FG uses an upper made of UA clone material with a haptic grip print applied. Overall, the upper provides a noticeable grip. When touching it by hand, it felt more flexible than the previous Magnetico 4. But once I actually put my foot inside, the material did not stretch as much as expected, despite the softer feel. The thickness of the upper is similar to the previous version, but it is definitely more flexible. The haptic grip print applied on the surface plays a role in ball control. I'll explain the detailed on-feet experience later in the kick and touch section. The foot shape of the cleats is similar to the previous model, with an average width. However, because the upper does not stretch very well, the overall fit feels tight and compressive. Personally, due to the narrow midfoot feeling, I believe going up half a size could be an option. The toe box width is neither too wide nor too narrow, just average. However, the toe box height is low, so even though there was a little space in the length, my toes still felt slightly cramped. I think this aspect may depend on personal preference. The midfoot area uses a one-piece knit tongue with a highly stretchable knit material. Still, the knit's thickness is on the heavier side, and together with the upper, it provides a tight and secure wrap around the foot. Because of this, the cleats feel less like a comfort-focused model and more like a pair that prioritizes a snug, unified fit. The heel features an internal heel counter with a reasonable amount of padding inside. While the heel lockdown felt decent, the stiff material on the outside of the heel caused discomfort early on. When wearing the cleats, the external rigid part could be felt constantly rubbing against the heel, eventually causing blisters. It seems like it was intended to improve heel lockdown, but it actually would have been better without it. The included insole is thick and cushioned. Under Armour does not highlight any special technology for this insole, and it appears to be the same one used in the previous Magnetico model. Personally, I felt the cushioning was good, and it wasn't slippery while playing, so it was satisfying overall. Next is the FG outsole. The same outsole from the previous model is used again. The midfoot area is stiff, while the forefoot remains flexible. The FG outsole features a mix of conical and bladed studs, with the stud length being average for FG cleats. We tested these cleats on artificial grass with average turf quality. The stud length felt noticeable, and the traction was decent. However, the studs occasionally got stuck in the turf, and given the conditions of most artificial grass field, I think FG models are not ideal. For artificial grass surfaces, AG soccer cleats are recommended. When shooting with these cleats, I felt that the ball carried good power, though I wouldn't say they offer exceptional shooting benefits. At impact, the upper provides a certain level of grip, which helped me strike more accurately. When attempting curl shots, the grip and texture of the upper also provided noticeable assistance. While passing, the touch felt like that of a thin synthetic leather upper with added grip. Even though it's thin, it doesn't give a bouncy feel, more like the ball sticks to your foot slightly. Personally, I like this sensation. When dribbling, the cleats didn't feel heavy, but not exactly lightweight either. During quick dribbles and tight ball control moments, the grip of the upper was noticeable and helped maintain control. This review was conducted by a reviewer with a foot length of 268 millimeters and width of 100 millimeters. The reviewer normally wears Nike US 9.5 and Adidas Puma US 9. For this test, he wore US 9. The length left a slight extra space, but because of the low toe box height, the overall fit felt nearly perfect. The midfoot width is average, but since the upper fits tightly, the cleats may feel narrow. For players with wider feet, going up half a size is recommended. We hope this review and the single-line summary from All That Boots reviewer help you make a successful soccer cleats purchase.